Welcome to Game Week 21, everyone. Last week we had Lucas and Shayan drawing until the last game, where Shayan was confirmed the winner.
It
Go
appears that Nottingham Forest won 3-0, meaning
Get
Shayan is
in!
No!
Lucas, I'm sorry.
commiserations.
Can't get any
Maybe
worse. Can't get any worse.
Maybe next time.
Here is Shayan with his victory speech.
Call me Brock Lesnar. I broke Leo's streak. What can I say? We are not on the same level. No one is on my level anymore. I've taken off. Don't let me land.
Shayan, you can speak when you win 4 in a row. Here's Max with the Game Week rules.
The game week rules are simple. An exact score will get you 3 points. Guessing the correct team will get you 1 point. And each person is allowed one captain, meaning that you can double your score for a single prediction.
Kicking off today, we've got City about Brentford. City on a good run. Brentford beat Southampton 5-0. Then again, it is Southampton. I'm gonna go 3-1 City, I think, for me.
I just gotta disagree with you. I think just because they beat fucking relegation material West Ham, which literally just got their manager sacked, doesn't mean they're gonna win again. I think Brentford gonna win 2-1.
But
I mean, 3 points is 3 points.
Yeah, and even in that same fort, Brentford literally beat the worst team in the league. What about Man City
5-0.
just beat West Ham? Yeah, but Man City won what 4-1 was it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No,
That's true.
I think Man City's on a good run of form. They got 7 goals in the last 3 games. I think they're back firing. And Brentford just leaked goals. I think I'm gonna agree with Shayan 3-1.
First coffee over here.
No. Don't worry about it.
One wing, and you think everyone's copying you now, Shayan. Come on. Get good. I'm with you, boys, though. I do think it'll be a City win. I'm not stupid enough like Lucas to go out with an outrageous call here.
It's not
But
outrageous.
I'm going to go for a romping here, a destroying. City will win 4-1 at Brentford. Haaland is on form and he will score a hat-trick.
Jeez.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bold
Then
claims,
again,
alright.
I'll move us on again. We've got Chelsea at home versus Bournemouth. As a Chelsea fan here, I'm a bit nervous about this game, I'll be real. I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't think we're going to win. We're not on a freaking good run right now. I'm going to go draw 1-1. I'm not very confident, I'll be real.
You know what? I actually do think you're gonna win this game. To be fair, because I think Bournemouth's
I
injuries
bloody hope so, man.
keep piling on. They don't have a recognised striker for this game. Or
Yeah,
for a while.
both their strikers are out, no?
Yeah. And obviously with, Scott's out, their defence is like half gone. I'm thinking this is a good game to actually finally get your form back on track. So I'm thinking, a Chelsea win. I think I'll go for a 2-1.
I think Chelsea win 3-1. I mean, I think it's gonna be relatively comfortable for you guys. I know you're worried, Shayan, but Bournemouth have been hit by injuries, important injuries as well. 3-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, I hope. Game's on my birthday. I will not be watching. It's
I'm
not ruining my day. It's my day.
I don't know, fair enough and 3-1. I don't know about comfortable. This Bournemouth team haven't lost in nearly 2 months.
Yeah, no, if we win, it's going to be like a 1-0.
You think?
No, Shayan, you're going to win and it's going to be a 2-1.
He's copying me. Word for word, bar for bar.
Max, it's more you're copying me. Let's be honest.
And no, I talked before
Yeah,
you did.
Max, you haven't got a win yet, so.
Oh, if only the people knew the truth. Let's move on. West Ham versus Fulham. Now, Graham Potter's now in charge, which will be it'll be a good test at home against a very good Fulham team.
Yeah, Fulham just won 4-1 and in the FA Cup, so they're on cracking form.
Yeah, but when we're
Who'd
talking
they
about
play?
league form-wise, in the last 5 games, they got 4 draws. So I'm thinking, is this going to be repeated, or is that new manager bounce going to kick in? And you know what? I think West Ham's going to do it at home. I think it'll be a good result. I think they'll win 2-1.
See, I agree. I am a simple-minded football fan. When there's a new manager, I will always back the team.
There's
Even if
always
it's
a bounce.
Southampton, there is always a bounce. There's like a 3-game period, there's always a bounce. I'm back in 2-1.
Southampton's bounce was a 0-0 draw.
I'm saying.
What?
Man United's bounce was a 1-1 draw.
Oh,
Beat City.
Well, that's relegation battle. We don't talk about it.
West Ham's a relegation battle team.
Manager bounce, innit?
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Lucas.
I'm
I've
disagreeing with you boys.
go on, go
Sorry,
on.
Lucas, to interrupt, but I'm going for a Fulham win. They're in form. It'll be tight. I say they will play better West Ham, but Fulham will win 2-1 easily.
Yeah, I mean, I think West Ham. Look, you see, you're going on about the manager bounces. I think 2-1 West Ham. Um, it's gonna happen, even though there hasn't been that many this season. But I think 2-1 West Ham.
I'll let the Liverpool man talk on this game. Big game.
This is a title fight. This is a proper title fight.
Wouldn't have said.
Wannabe editor is an Arsenal fan, and he's been giving me so much after the draw against Man United, and it's annoying. We deserve the draw. I don't know. I'm going to say Man United deserved the draw because they played. They were the better team, and they got the point which they needed. But after watching the Spurs game last night,
Wait,
Liverpool need to win, and I think they will. I think Slot will give them a kick up their ass and say, "Come on, why are we playing so poor?" And that's why I predicted a 3-1 win for Liverpool. You
Yeah,
boys
you're
agree?
begging for a title fight, man. You're begging for a title fight. Keep every team that gets second place, you're like title fight, title fight. Chelsea did it. You did it with. I mean, you didn't do it with Arsenal. You done it with Forest. Forest.
Yeah, but
but
I
are
do
they
think they're gonna
not
take
in
points
the
over you.
title fight?
It's
if you include
Forest.
Arsenal,
How
you
many
include
games are
Forest.
we in the? How many games are we into? And they're third.
Lucas, do you generally agree that fucking Forest is gonna
No, I
keep this
don't
going?
think they will. They actually
It's-
have a chance. But mathematically, I mean, look at the table. Look how many games we're
Oh,
in.
They're,
nah, man.
they're joint points on Arsenal. Are you just going to disrespect Forest here?
No, but no one expects them to keep this going until the end of the season. No disrespect, they've done way better than they should have already.
Yeah, but
I
Forest
mean,
are a bigger team than Arsenal, Shayan. So you got to respect them here.
Yeah,
I
but
think the reason why no, but I think Forest potentially could maintain this not till the very, very end, but for a while still, because they were always defensively decent under Nuno. Then they've done the push, but like they don't score goals. This Forest team have less goals than what I think maybe 13 teams in the league.
Wow.
They're just very good defensively, and
I
I
don't
think they always.
think everyone says Champions League for them. I don't think they even get
I
Europe.
think they
Really?
will fall off, but I genuinely think this is a team that can finish fifth or sixth. Like I
I
can
think
see that
seventh,
moment.
sixth,
Top
seventh,
four, top four easily.
not
I don't
easily.
Yes,
see.
I'm not sure about easily. I mean,
I
look
mean,
at
don't
their
see.
injury
it's
list.
hard to say it versus Forest. I do think they're gonna get a point off you though. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw, personally, because they did beat you before Anfield. No?
Yeah.
So I'll give them props for that, but I think they're gonna keep it going for a while.
I mean, I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Liverpool win, despite the praises, and it's no disrespect to Forest, but I just simply think when I remember when Nottingham Forest came up against Newcastle and it was a similar result at 3-1, and I was just thinking when a team of like that attacking caliber comes at you, that is when you don't keep the clean. And they've been very good at holding. Just like they kept like 4 clean sheets in a row, but I think this is a game where the attacking talent's just going to be too much for them. So 3-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. I mean, better team overall. Even though Forest have got a nasty defense, I think Liverpool win 2-1.
Still can't believe he said Forest title fight, man. Insane
Oh,
to
come
hear.
on.
They are the.
Come on. Stop being disrespectful to Forest. Stop being
I'm
disrespectful to
not being
Forest.
disrespectful.
Yeah, sorry to
I'm
any
expecting
Forest
a drop off.
fans. Sorry, I apologise on behalf of this geezer over here, but
Shut up, bro. Even they don't believe it.
Not this geezer. Oh no.
That's
Right,
easy,
on to
Everton Villa. Everton just sacked their manager a couple hours before their FA Cup game, which they've won. Looks like Moyes will be returning back to Everton, which I don't think that's the best choice for Everton here. I've gone for a 2-1 win for Villa. Villa need to win, and if they're ever going to challenge for Europe or even try and get back in the top four, they have to win. I think Everton will play a bit better, as we talked about the new manager bounce. If they have a new manager, just
See, I'm a simple-minded football fan, and when there's a new
Oh,
manager, I think they're gonna bounce. That's not the case this time, man. They messed up. District Station, they're losing 2-0. They messed up here.
I mean, the
I think they get
interesting.
relegated now.
Ooh,
Not
in their
exactly,
wow.
but like I feel like they'll
new
be
stadium.
closer to it.
Big shout.
I definitely agree they'll be closer because Ipswich have been picking up form. Ipswich haven't really. I think they're definitely out of the three teams are the most likely team who came up to stay up. With Dykes being sacked, it's a bit weird because they hadn't really won since. Well, they had like one win since the 19th of October, but I mean it's Sean Dyche. He was gonna turn it around.
Yeah,
Well,
they
they
had
had
think
four
they had
draws against
important
big
draws
teams.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
had they had some important draws. They still like they didn't actually play that game against Liverpool,
those
which they
draws against those teams, they're like what top half teams or like big six teams as well. They
they were
for a
also
relegation fighting team that counts as a win. In
they
that.
were also losing when it came to the lower half teams, the teams that they are fighting for positions for. Look, I don't agree with the sacking. I mean, I can understand it in context, but granted, I think it's very stupid. Um, but you know what? New manager bounce anyway. I'm a I'm a less simple-minded guy. What can I say? But
Mm,
I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw.
Is
really?
Moyes going to be in by the game, or is it going to be
I
Bournemouth
don't think. I don't think so. I
into?
think it will. Yeah, I think interim for one game.
Yeah, they can slap.
Sure. No, I think they're getting slapped, bro. I think I think 3-0, 3-0 Everton, comfortable. Unless Moyes like comes in before, but even still, it'll be like
Villa.
2-0. But I think
3-0
3-0
Villa.
Villa. Yeah, 3-0 Villa. Be comfortable for them.
Moving on, we got Leicester versus Crystal Palace. Uh, I find this game a bit boring. Respectfully, I'm gonna say 0-0.
I was kind of in the same vein, but the only difference is I was going to add two goals, one to each side, just 1-1. Look, I can't lie. This Leicester team are very lucky. They're in the same league as Southampton. No, they are bad,
They're going
bad.
straight down.
They're not impressive. I mean, I feel like they've had two managers this season who were just with this team were never going to achieve anything, and I genuinely reckon by the end of the year we're going to see a third Leicester manager in.
Wow.
That's how I feel. Like, I think they can get a draw off Palace. It's at home. I know Palace don't score. They don't score too much anyway. It just feels like one of those really like tight matches between two teams who obviously Palace are better, but two teams who are like relatively close. 1-1.
I
Yeah.
agree with you there, Max. They will be tight, but Eze's back now for Palace. But a lot more creativity, and I'm look at the losses in the last five losses. It's going to be a sixth loss. It's going to be 2-1 Palace.
I see that happening as well.
Yeah, I could see that happening, but I'm
Well,
still gonna
Palace don't
stick
really
to.
create though.
I got a hunch. I think Palace gonna win 2-0. I mean, Leicester going straight to the bottom. Palace might have a chance. So I'm saying 2-0 Palace.
Alright,
Wait, Lucas, do you mean that Leicester can be bottom than lower than Southampton?
Oh, I don't
Is
know
that what you
about
mean?
that, but
Well,
I
that's
mean
what you just said. Going to the bottom.
I feel like with Southampton, you can put them dead bottom, and 19th is like bottom of the league now. You
yeah,
don't really
Yeah.
count Southampton as a league team.
yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
They're
think
shit.
I think it would give Southampton 18 more matches. They're not catching Leicester anyway.
Yep.
If Leicester
Yeah.
just stop playing.
I don't think they hit 10
Yes,
points, man.
I would. I don't know. You know, because
Do you reckon
surely they
they
have
beat
to
Derby?
like 13. That's what like 3 more points.
Yeah, do you reckon they get
Nah.
3 more points than the rest of the
They
league?
can get three. They can get three draws from somewhere.
You think?
Who
They can
again?
get draws from
Knowing
somewhere. I
knowing that
don't
amount of shit I talk, they're gonna beat Chelsea.
look. Okay, so what? Look, Leicester and Ipswich already came back up, so they could probably get a draw there. Maybe if Everton just can't score on a day. They've got 15 goals and 19, so I'm thinking maybe Everton just can't shoot on a day. Get a draw there. My hope for them is that they get three draws against arguably the three worst teams of the league.
So we got Newcastle v Wolves. I think. I mean, well, Newcastle. Look at that form. It's 5 wins in the last 5. It's pretty impressive. Beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. I'm gonna say 4-2 because I actually see Wolves getting something, but it's gonna be comfortable from Newcastle in the end.
I kinda agree with you, but I'm gonna go 4-1. Not really agree with you, but kinda agree with you. That's all I have to say.
Fair.
The thing with Wolves is that they're just for a team that low, they're just very good at scoring goals. And obviously, Newcastle in the last 7 games in like all competitions. I mean, they got a clean sheet at versus Leicester, Ipswich, Villa, Man United, and Arsenal in 5 of the last 7. Then they only considered 1 versus Brentford and Tottenham. So defensively, recently they've been superb. So it really, I mean, I think a Newcastle win is without question in my mind. So I'm just thinking whether they keep a clean sheet or not. Wolves do score a lot. Do you know what? I think I'll go 3-0 Newcastle. I think it'll be pretty convincing, pretty simple.
Not
They
one
got
goal.
Bromley in they got Bromley in the cup. They have good like rotation. No, I don't think we'll score a goal. I think it's going to be a comfortable afternoon at St James's.
The captain
Well,
is sacked
Max,
this week, man.
I think they do. I think they do score. That's why I've gone for 3-1 Newcastle.
Ooh,
Fair enough.
bit of tension. Okay.
I mean, everyone agrees Newcastle's going to win, so.
Yeah.
Boo, Wolves, boo.
This is
Yeah, I
one
think
Wolves win like 5-0.
Insert what Madueke said about Wolves.
I got to read. All right, let's move on to the game I dread every single year because we're normally quite bad in it. The North London derby, Arsenal versus Tottenham. This I don't even want this game won't be fun for me. There's no possibility in my I mean zero possibility that Tottenham walk out of here with a victory. I'm gonna back the team because you gotta back the team anyway, despite all the injuries. Because our defense is still not gonna be in good shape. I think we get a 2-2.
I kind of agree with you. I think you're going to get a point with them. I'm going to go for 1-1, but Arsenal's a bit, like, they don't excite me attacking, like,
Yeah, they've lost.
But
They don't have any like right wingers.
I don't know what the injury like situation is with Tottenham. I don't know if people are going to be back for this game, but if they are, that should be a
The
positive for you.
the only 2 players back are going to be Richarlison and Mikey Moore. There's not going to be any defensive ones.
Yeah. Oh, well, I believe in
No,
Archie Gray, man.
We also just beat Liverpool in the cup, and that was very close to their first 11. But then again, it's also Arsenal, and they're playing with the Premier League football this time around, so it's got to be quite nervous. I'm gonna say, you have to back your team, but yeah, I've got to back it 2-1, 2-1 to the top spur.
You better hope it's raining, bro. They'll drop off a little bit.
I'm gonna back Spurs. I think after Wednesday's night performance against Liverpool, you were really solid in defence, which was a shock. But I think this game will be aggressive and high scoring because Arsenal need to win and Spurs need to win. So I've gone for a 3-2 with possibly 2 red cards. I know we're not meant to predict that, but I think there'll be at least 2 red cards in this game.
Damn, we're really
Fair.
hating on Arsenal, man. I love it.
I was,
Inject it in my
I was,
veins.
I was gonna say this is
When was the
you know
last time
what
you won at the
that's
Emirates?
in the League Cup it would have been 2018 with Dele Alli, and in
Oh, damn.
the league it would have been 2010.
Oh,
They
damn.
Arsenal
Fucking
Arsenal
hell.
Arsenal 2-0 up, then we won 3-2. But yeah, no, I think we've taken maybe like 5 or 6 leads at the Emirates, and we do not keep them. That's why I said 2-2. So we
Fair enough.
pray. All right, let's get away from that shipwreck. Ipswich versus Brighton. Ipswich have been I've been decently impressed for the last couple of weeks. Not that they were ever like horrible even to begin with, but I feel like they're finally, getting something back for their performances. They've got 7 points in the last 15. I think it will be a interesting game with Brighton. They got a 0-0 draw the last time they faced each other this season. I don't know. It's going to be close. I'll let one of you talk.
I
Before.
want to go for a rogue shout. I want to say Ipswich win 2-1. Brighton getting their asses handed to them. I mean, that scoreline's not really saying that, but still, I think Ipswich have shown they've got something, and I think they can escape relegation. It's going to be tough for them. But Brighton, look, 4 draws in the last 5, and the other ones are lost. Like, it's not very convincing, is it? I'm going to say 2-1.
I think Brighton need a win. They haven't won since November. They really need this, and this is probably a good opportunity for Leicester and Southampton. This is like next best team to go get a win against. But they're on good form. I think it'll be a close game. I'm gonna go 2-0 Brighton. They need this win hard.
I was close to that. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton. You're right. Brighton haven't won in 8 games. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
been
mad.
really. They've got 6 draws, 2 losses during that time. But like, would considering the start of the season, was anyone really expecting 6 points in the next 24 for them? No. Um, I think yeah, they're gonna need to bounce back finally. And obviously, I genuinely think this result could go either way. If Ipswich end up winning this game, I won't be surprised. I do
Yeah.
think Brighton are gonna come back, win 2-1.
I'm with you there, Max. I think Brighton do need the win, Shine. I completely agree. Ipswich, I do love Ipswich. Great team. I'm an Ipswich member, which is a story for another day. But Brighton will win, and they will win 3-1. They will score against Ipswich a lot of goals.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
move on. Moving on to the last game. We got relegation fight United versus Southampton. United
Against
got to get
relegated
this win.
Southampton.
Yeah, first United got to win, man. They need to win. They don't win, it's embarrassing. 3-1. I'm going 3-1 United. It's just
I
embarrassing if
think.
they don't win. That's all I have to
I
say.
mean, I feel like it's gonna be one of those really good games at Old Trafford. I think at Old Trafford is when they mostly do well against a team of this caliber. I don't think they're even gonna concede. I'm sorry, Southampton. I keep backing you every week, but I'm so far behind in the table. I just can't do it anymore. I'm gonna say 3-0 Man United.
Yeah, that's why I've gone for a Man United 2-0 win. I can't see Man United scoring more than two. And Southampton are just so bad that you can't give them a goal. So Man United 2-0.
I mean, I was originally going to go for 3-1 United, but now that I think about it, it's at Old Trafford. It's against Southampton, 4-0.
4-0.
Okay,
I think so.
4-0.
It's United. They could well end up losing this game, and I would not be shocked.
Southampton are too bad. They're too bad
No,
at
they're
football.
shit, but I don't think they're gonna win. But they could win. No,
Shine's
they
got
could
points
win.
here. Sorry, Shine, but you do have a point because Man United can only play one good game and then lose the next five. You look at the
Yeah, I feel like
City
they've had
game.
their good game.
Yeah, they played really well against Liverpool and they deserved the draw, but now they're going to drop off because
Drop off against Southampton.
Well, look. I understand the sentiment because they do have Arsenal in the FA Cup anyway. So it's Liverpool, Arsenal, and 4 days later they got Southampton.
True.
But just like eight p.m. at Old Trafford against the worst team in the league, there is no way Man United lose this game. Without question, they win this game. Like I would put. I'm not going to put anything on it, but I would put things on it if I wasn't poor.
Yeah. Uh, Max, I have one question and one question for you.
What's the question, man?
Are you a different animal in the same beast?
No.
You've not snapped this into a recorder. Now get out. Leave. Now,
Alright, lads, you know what time it is? It's time to build the double captains. Go on. I'll pick Leo to start off.
well, my double captain is going to be Villa because if they lose against Everton, that would be shocking, absolutely shocking. What about you, Lucas? What's yours?
I'm going to regret this, but I've chosen the North London derby. I've chosen Spurs to win 2-1. And, maybe I'm just proving a point. To who, I have no clue, but, if it happens, I'll be over the moon.
Well, if I had to pick, it's a bit tricky. I think I'm gonna go for Leicester Palace 1-1 because it is just one of those games where I'm thinking, what is the most likely thing to happen this week? A Leicester versus Palace 1-1 that lots of people just gloss over.
I've gone strategic. Call me 200 IQ, Jose Mourinho. I'm picking United.
United to win by how much though?
3-1, 3-1. I'm picking them as my double captain. Thank you for watching, everyone. Let us know your predictions in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we'll be back next week.
Bye.
Adios.
Guten Tag.